We are just a patch away from nod-krai, and only days away from the first nod-krai character, Ineffa, who will be introducing us to the brand new lunar reaction. But the real question is she actually worth pulling? Especially for free-to-play players with limited primogems, after seeing the upcoming nod-krai characters. From Dendra supports to a Pyro DPS, the nod-krai lineup is stacked. So where does Ineffa actually stand? Is she even worth pulling? Especially with a dedicated Electro DPS like Flins coming soon. Before we break it down, if you're planning to top up,
you can save up to 25% using Loot Bar. Just click the top link in the description, choose your server, enter your UID, and the Genesis crystals are sent straight to your account, usually in under a minute. They also have hundreds of thousands of 5-star reviews and are heavily trusted. This is the cheapest way to pull from Avuka or any banner in Genshin. Plus, if you sign up today, you'll get an extra 10% coupon on your first purchase. Also, we are running a giveaway. To join, just comment your UID and server down below. Full details are in the description. Good luck!
Now, this isn't going to be a typical guide video, like the hundreds already out there. This is a meta-analysis of her future value. If you're looking for a full kit guide, we've already posted one, link in the description. Let's look at the upcoming roadmap. Right after 5.8, we're getting Lauma, a Dendra support who's speculated to be a universal buffer, kind of like Shilanen, for almost all nod-krai characters, including Columbina. But that's not all. We're even getting a lunar charged DPS. To understand this better, we need to look at how Hoyoverse designed things before.
And one of the best examples is exactly what they did with Kinich and Emily at the very start of Natlan. Same banner situation, same setup.
Both scale with burning, but have totally different playstyles. And now we're seeing that same pattern again. Ineffa is going to be an off-field shielder or support, while Flins will be an on-field DPS. But here's the twist. Ineffa gains a huge advantage because she's off-field. As an off-field unit, she can synergize with any on-field DPS and boost team flexibility, just like Emily,
who works with Lakino,
Mavuika, Iansan, Bennett, or even in dual support comps, while contributing her own damage too. That's a big deal. Now, I'm not saying the male Electro DPS will be weak. He'll have his own niche and could easily become one of the strongest Electro carries. Look at Kinich. He's one of the top Dendro DPS units, with or without Emily. But
in Genshin's meta, off-field units always have the edge. They let you run a second DPS, potentially doubling your team damage. On-field DPS units are more restricted in terms of how many supports they can run. That's where Ineffa shines. She can slot into existing teams with Nuvuilet, Forina, Yelan, and even Columbina, acting like a bonus 5-star support or sub-DPS in the background.
We can even team her up with Lauma in a Hyperbloom team, or she gives you the choice of upgrading your Electrocharge team without having to replace the main DPS you spent thousands of resin and months building. She's not a DPS, so you don't need that perfect crit ratio or a top-tier weapon. Just give her enough ATK and something like Favonius, or even the free event polearm, and she's good to go. That means you save resources, and trust me, as a free-to-play player, I know how important that is. Now let's talk about artifacts. You can build her with Gilded Dreams or Noblesse Oblige, but if you ask me, wait before farming anything, because 2 new artifact sets are coming and they're going to be best in slot for both her and Flins, and likely usable for future nod-krai characters as well. One is a support set, the other is a DPS set. Here's a quick overview, but check out our dedicated artifact video linked in the description for the full breakdown. The support set. 2-piece, restores 10 Moonsoul energy when Moonsoul Burst is triggered. 4-piece, if you consume Moonsoul energy with Elemental Burst, you increase the crit damage of all nearby party members by 30% for 15 seconds. So yes, she's absolutely the better long-term option if you're aiming to build lunar reaction teams. But here's the honest truth. If you ask me whether they're both must-pulls, I'd say skip both. Yep, skip Ineffa and skip Flins, and save for Lauma the upcoming universal support in nod-krai, followed by Durin, and of course, Columbina will get a dedicated support just like Mavuika, Seatlali, Farina, or Sigwine. Hoyoverse is definitely continuing this pattern, so if you're free to play, make sure you're saving ahead. What do you think? And hey, I just launched a new anime community where you can track your anime, share thoughts, and level up using anime tools. It's free, it's fun, and the link is in the description. Until next time,